So first SAP பத்தி என்னன்னா, so SAP is system application products in data processing. So it's founded on 1972 in Germany. So stands for system application products in data processing. So many modules in the SAP system. So like finance, controlling, material management, production planning, sales and distribution, warehouse management, quality management, maintenance, plant maintenance, and human resources, etc. Many around 100 more above modules in that SAP system. So we are going to study about material management. Then which are the industries is SAP used in presently? So almost 80% of industry SAP is covered in the energy and natural resources. In the inside the building products, chemicals, milk products. So something energy and natural resource. Then service and industries. This also SAP is using. Then consumer and consumer industries, then discrete and discrete industries, manufacturing and automobile industries, aerospace coming under discrete industries. Then financial services also using SAP. Then public services they are also using for in SAP. So around all the industries for SAP now presently is occupied. Then function category. So there are three function categories are in SAP. One is for technical consultant. So they called as ABAP, Advanced Business Application Process. Another one is for basis. The both consultants called as a technical consultants. Another one is for functional consultant, like our finance and FI, controlling CO, maintenance management, production. These are the team as a functional consultants. Another one is for final is end user, this client. So who all are performing the transaction in SAP after its go live. So there's a posting invoice, goods received, creating purchase orders. So something they call as a end users. So these are the three function categories in that SAP system. Then SAP implementation methodology. So example, the one non-SAP company, so they're planning to implement the SAP system. So they will approach any of the SAP provider companies like topmost companies like Accenture, Capgemini, other companies. So they will they having certain methodology for SAP implementation. So this methodology called as a ASAP methodology. That abbreviation is accelerated SAP. So there is a five phase in that implementation methodology. So that five phase is first phase project preparation, second phase blueprint, third phase realization, and fourth phase final preparation, and the final stage is go live and support. These are the five phase they are using for implementation methodology. So first phase project preparation. The project preparation is that not that the SAP provider company senior people or top management people, they will go to the client customer place. Then they will understand the project with their company management people. They're understanding the project preparations. So what the existing they were how do following the systems, what legacy system they are using, what are the process they are using. So all the studies done by the our senior people, that senior level management people. So this both level of understanding and process explaining for the as is process explaining in the project preparation phase. So then second phase is business blueprint. This is for business blueprint mean. So first the people top management people understand the as is process from the customer business process. Then they will prepare the blueprint, how the as is going to do to be. So how they will execute in the SAP system. So they will prepare the one Word document, individual module, individual SAP functional module. They created the blueprint. Like is a MM means how the organization structure will come, metal type will come, metal master how will created, what is master purchase order. This everything in the coming and the business print, business blueprint. How will that to be come in the SAP system from the ASIS system. So this done by the SAP MM consultant as per the process. So then third phase is realization. This part only the functional consultant will start their work for implementing the configuration of the SAP functional. So based on the business requirement, they will have the business blueprint. Based on the business blueprint, they started the configuration in SAP side in the realization phase. So almost 980 or 95%, 90% of the configuration done in the system, then realization phase. So the final corrections or fine tune the configuration in that system by the senior people also in the realization phase. The fourth phase is final preparation. The final preparation is the senior people review our configurations anyway based on the business requirement. If anything is missed out or all the configurations are completed is a correct method or anything is a missed out, then all the things are happen in the final preparation. So they basically they will review the our configurations. So any fine tune the process, everything happen in the final preparation phase. The final one is for go live and support. Here they will started our testing, your unit testing and everything is completed here. They will started from the go live from the production server. They will started to the go live system and they will do the support until some mutual understand agreement of the business user and business customer and provide SAP provider. They having agreement with support. So based on the SLA service level agreement, they provide the support also. So these are the SAP implementation methodology that called as the ASAP methodology, accelerated SAP. So then we are going to study in the SAP MM. SAP MM is a metal management. This is mainly used for the procurement handling and inventory management. This is major core function of the metal management. So organization structure of metal management. So this is a client company plant. Actually, MSAP MM organization structure start from the plant, storage location, purchasing organization, and purchasing group. These are the organization structure of MM. So here I will show this is the way that organization structure will working. The company having maybe example two company codes. The two company codes having many plants inside the company code having many plant having many storage locations. So the purchase organization is assigned to the company plant level. Then purchase group also plant level. So these are the organization structure for the SAP MM. Then plant is an independent and physical and highest organizational unit. Their operational, it can be operational unit or manufacturing unit. Okay, so it's sometimes called as a sales branch also. It's called as a plant. Then where we having kept in the validated stock. Then storage location. Storage location is subdivision of plant where the stocks are physically stored and maintained within a plant. So this is called as a storage locations. Then purchase organization. Purchase organization is responsible for purchasing activities in one plant. This case we can assign the purchase organization we can use for plant level as well as company code level also we can assign. This also based on the business requirement. Then purchasing group. A purchasing group is a key member of purchase buyer. So who will handle the material with the vendor, supplier. That name we maintain is a purchasing group, the respective material master. So these are the overview of the MM. So we will anything clarification required, any doubt? Shall I continue?
Yes, you can continue.
So we go to that theoretical practical session. How we do the configuration of SAP MM organization structure and assignments we'll see today. So in transaction, the configuration transaction is in a standard SAP. SPRO. The T code is SPRO. SPRO means SAP Project Reference Object. This is called as a SPRO. Enter. Then it go to the customize screen. Then here SAP Reference IMG. So IMG means implementation guide. This is called IMG. So we click on SAP Reference IMG. Okay. Then we go into enterprise structure. For the training purpose, we are performing the finance model also, because of company code come under the finance model in the live scenario. But for the training purpose, we will create the company code as a finance side. So we will go to first create the company and then company code. Go click on enterprise structure. This is come under FI module, company and company codes. Then click on definition. Here financial accounting. Here define company. Here new entry. Click on new entries. Company. We will create any company name, company code or company name. Alphanumeric also it will be accepted here, so we can create anywhere. So I will create company as, sorry. I put ABC. So I put ABC and already there. Okay. I put company as SK Enterprises. SK Enterprises. So I put ISKENT. So company name is SK Enterprises. I mentioned for the demo purpose. So here I see a country IN for the India, language key EN, English, currency for INR, Indian rupee. So these are the mandatory field, IN and language and currency. Enter, then save. Now here one pop-up will open. The custom promote for customizing request. This is called as a transport request. I will explain in page next scenario, next classes, what is the purpose of the transport request. So now initially this is a blank, so we will create our own uh, transport request. So we will create on create request. So we put our company name, SK enter prices. Now what number is generated? You click on save. Once given the short description or company name, so whatever you want, so click given the name, then click on save. Here will come one company or request number. This is the traceability of the transport request number. Here the SK Enterprise will come. Click on continue. So now our company is saved. SKENT is a company name. We note it in the Excel for the future reference. I given company for company name SKENT. Okay. So our company is created SKENT. Then go back. Then company code need to create. Click same that SPRO path, enterprise structure, definition, financial accounting. Click on edit, company, copy, delete, check company code. Here, copy, delete, check company code. Double click on this. You copy from the standard. Okay, we copy all this. Many of the scenarios we copy from the standard SAP system. then only it will, all the functions are copied from the standard. Here copy function is there. Click on copy. So data is copying in a downside. Okay, here you asking the from company code. From company code, standard company code is 1000. We can give any of the our company codes. So we'll give 8000 for our company code. So 1000 is a standard company code. The two company code we ever give one company codes. Okay, so click on continue. Asking another organization complete update. Sorry, 8000 is there. So we will give any other name. One minute. I given 0808 our company code. Click here. Here do you want to copy the GL account from company code data? So they asking the copy the GL code from the standard. There is we given no. Here do you want to allocate different currency? Yes, we with a different currency given give yes. Then our currency is INR. Okay. Enter. 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 Do you really want to transport number ranges? No. Now the data are copied from the standard. Better you side put it the mute. So in case of any doubt, you use my on the mic and ask the doubts.
Okay.
So now we asking the transport request. So we continue the our same company. So continue. Now click on cancel this pop-up. Now we asking the copy the stop interval remaining 01. Copy. So now the pop-up will come. information of company code 1000 copied to 0808 with that one number range offsets. Okay. So here this is a company code 1000 completed activities to company code 1000 copied to 0808. Okay, our company code is 0808. Company code is 0808. Go back here, edit company code data. Click on here. So our company code is 0808. So you here double click on this line item. We put our company name. City, this require put anything. Country, IN, currency INR, language. 1 minute. Language EN, country IN, IN. Okay, now click on address here. Here also change our this is for demo purpose only now, so not required to give all the field. So whichever field required you put that, otherwise you not record this. Here country is IN, the time zone you mention here. Time zone mention India. EN language. Language English. So remaining things are not required. So can you give the company name and postal addresses, then country, the time zone, and then in language. Click on country, copy, continue. Now save. Now again a pop-up will come. Save. Check that our company name or not. Verify before saving that the same company name only. You save all the data. Continue. So now company code also completed. They both completed company code. Now we started from the MM organization sector. Start the from plant. So here same SPRO, IMG, enterprise structure, definition. Then here logistics, general. Here define, copy, delete, check, plant. Here define plant option is there. Double click plant, new entry. Plant is a 4-digit maximum character is 4 for the plant. So we can create only for 4. So now I create SK P1. Description is SK plant 1. Here factory calendar given us 0, 1 for this. This factory calendar is for which are the holiday based on the country or company based on the which country they will given the holidays in the factory calendar. How many working days? Which are the days in the government holidays? All the things is available in the factory calendar. So with this purpose only we are given the factory calendar. Then click on address. We are having country given IN. Then copy. Now save. Again one more time. Now it's again asking the pop-up, save. Now plant 1 is created. SKP1, plant SKP1. So we create one more plan, same setup. Come back. Again new entry. I put SKP2. I put SKP2. SK plant. I will put 2. Same factory calendar 01. I given the factory calendar 01 is German standard. So whichever the business requirement, we create the own customize the factory calendar by finance. They will give the factory calendars. Country IN, continue, save. Now the data was saved. In the downside, one message will come. Data was saved. So back. Now you check 2 plant available in that plant, SKP1, SKP2. So our one more plant is SKP2. This is a plant. Then we create for the plant we created. What next level is organize sorry, storage location. The same SPRO menu bar, enterprise structure definition, the material management. Here maintain storage location. The storage location come under the plant. So in the under the plant only we can maintain the storage location. So while creation of storage location, we should enter the plant name. So our first plant is SKP1. Then continue. Here they always in blank. So we create the new entries. So storage location also the maximum character is 4 digit. So we can given as a 1000 as a for we have the many in the business they having many storage locations like raw materials and semi-finished goods, finished goods and packing material, then chemical materials like then whatever scrap material. So based on the business scenario, they given the many storage locations. Though that requirement, we can create the storage locations. Example, I create 1000 for raw material, then 2000 for semi-finished material, and 3000 for finished material. So n number of storage location we can maintain. So for the training, I will created 3 storage location, 1000 for raw material, 2000 for semi-finished, 3000 for finished. I save, check that our company name, then click OK. So same, I will created the plant 2 also. We created only for one plant. So I will created the storage location for another plant also, SKP2. Continue, new entries, 1000 for raw material, 2000 for semi-finished, 3000 for finished. So 3 locations, save, save. So now storage locations are created. Will main noted 1000, 2000, 3000. These are the storage locations. Plant 1 as well as plant 2. Both same storage locations. Next for purchasing organization. The same SPRO IMG menu bar, enterprise structure, then definition, then material management. Here maintain purchasing organization. Purchase organization, new entries. I will create SKPO, SK purchasing arc. The description I given SK purchasing arc. Then save. Save. We created SKPO. purchase arc, SKPO, come back. Now a purchase organization is created. Then final one is for the organization purchasing group. So it will go to um, SPRO menu path IMG to SPRO and IMG go to material management purchasing. We are going to create purchasing group. In that purchase create purchasing groups here. Okay, new entries purchasing group. The purchasing group is maximum character is 3 digit. Okay, so I create SPG. So description SK purchase group given SPG. Save. So these are the purchasing group. Purchasing group SPG. Okay. So now that organization structures are created. So a plant and storage location, purchasing group and purchase organization. So now the what going to do? We assign the organization structures. We do the assignments. Then only that link with the company code with the plant, that purchase organization, everything need to assign. Then only that all the scenarios will work on this. That also SPRO, IMG, the enterprise structure assignment. Previously, for configuration purpose, we are using definition. For the assignment purpose, we are going to use assignment. Click on assignment. Then financial accounting. Assign company code to company. Initially, first assign company code to company. So you go to position. Click on position. Our company code is 0808. So our company is SKENT. So enter SKENT. So our company is SKENT. Our company code is 0808. Save. So now first assignment is son company code. Assign company code to company. Second, go to same menu path assignment logistic general. Then assign plant to company code. Click on assign plant to company code. Click on new entry. Our company code 0808 plant SKP1. Then 0808 company code. We have two plant. So assign the two plant in the company codes. So our description will come. Plant is SK Plant 1, SK Plant 2. Our company name SK Enterprises. Now save. The second assignment will done. Then go to same menu path assignment material management. Then assign purchase organization to company code. Now go to position or purchase organization SKPO or company code 0808 SK Enterprises. We assign the company code to purchase organization. Now save. Next is back. Assign purchase organization to plant. Now new entry purchase organization SKPO plant SKP1. Now SKPO purchase org then SKP2. Now assign the plant to purchase organization. Now save. So now we completed organization structures and assignments for SAP MM. So now we going to check the structures. We are properly assigned or be anything missed out or not. We going to check that organization structure assignments. We go to the new transaction. You click on this icon. The create new session will open. This icon is create new session. Okay. Then the transaction code is EC01. The T code is EC01 for the see the organization structures. Then click on structure and click on navigation. Continue. Here you put control F find function. Our company code is 0808. Here will come SK Enterprises. Double click on SK Enterprises. Here will show our company. Company is SKENT, company code 0808. Then plant SKP1. Inside that three storage location 1000, 2000, 3000 raw material semi-finished finished. That storage plant is assigned to company code and purchase organization. Same way the plant 2 assigned with company code and purchase organization. This is purchase organization assigned to company code and plant. These are the organization level. This is the company code level structure. We can see the EC01. We can see plant level organization structure using via EC02 transaction structure navigation continue. Here only come with only plant level. So we can enter our plant SKP1. So it will come. We open the SKP1 here. So only plant level. There is no company code level. It will not appear on the EC02 transaction. If we need to check in the company code level structure, we can use for only EC01 transaction. So plant 1, we have 3 storage locations. That plant 1 assigned with company code and then purchase organization. So this is only for, we can use only for this plant level organization structure. Okay. So today we completed for the SAP MM organization structure and assignments. So next class we'll see the other configurations in SAP MM side.